sunny afternoon. It's probably like 25 degrees. Bronson is on his harness. And this is one of the first times he is outside. I think this is the first time he's actually outside on his harness. He's been on the catio many, many times. And he's worn his harness many, many times. But never actually outside off the catio with his harness on. We had an incident last week where when Luke was coming to pick me up, he had left this window just cracked. And Bronson loves to sit in these windows. And apparently while we were gone, Luke was only gone 20 minutes or so, Bronson launched himself up into the crack of that cracked window. Oof. Good. And pushed out the screen. And when we got back, he was freaked out by the car and sprinted away as we approached. And he circled the house and he was really freaked out. And we were panicking, but you can't chase him or anything like that. We were just kind of like looking and seeing if we could corral him or open the door. And eventually he just, about 15 minutes he was out. And he circled around and came back in the house when Luke called him and opened the door. He almost didn't recognize us. He had never been outside the house before. I don't know if he was an outdoor cat before. It's impossible to say. It really is hard to say. He wants to go outside now, but he's also terrified. You can see how he kind of has these bursts of fear. But he's also very curious. So it's in everybody's best interest that he becomes comfortable with the area around our house. So if he were to get out again, it's familiar and he doesn't spook so easily. The problem is he absolutely hates his harness. I have to wear gloves to put it on him. And even then he constantly bites the gloves and rabbit kicks. And as soon as it's clipped on, he's like, oh. And you can see he has no problems with it now. Inside, he'll roll around and attack himself, and he just doesn't like that feeling. And it's not been easy getting him used to it. So I just thought if we put him outside and, put it on him and then put it outside, he would have a positive association with the harness. And then we could start building up that familiarity. Hi, Beef. My old Beef knows the score. I only have 2 harnesses right now. When we get to the city, I'm going to order a 3rd one. Because Percy was out with us with his sweater on. But he decided, as is now his favorite thing, it scared the crap out of me, he likes to come right under the deck and charge through the sumac bushes into the neighbor's yard. We don't actually have a fence there. It's just these thick sumac bushes. And he gets down low and crawls right through and starts wandering around the neighbor's yard. And I had to charge through the bushes and go and grab him. And I'm like in a tank top and shorts, and so I'm all itchy now and covered in bugs. And what are you, Bronson? So as you can see, I still have to be careful. He tried to jump up under the deck, and then he slipped one of the ties. Luckily, he's still on a leash, so I just got him. But he gets kind of these weird, chaotic bursts of activity. But anyway, I threw Percy back in because I can't manage Percy and Bronson if Percy's going to be a dink. And Bronson is still quite chaotic. So I have to actively manage him. But, this is also getting used to, people approaching him when he's outside. And, all these other things. We've only been out here about 15 minutes. Beefy knows the score. She'll chew grass or whatever. No, Bronson, you can't climb through the sumac bushes. You are not a jungle cat. Come on now. Mom's going to have 40,000 mosquito bites when this is over. No. He says, I hate it. Let me free. I'm a free animal. Sorry, bud. We gotta keep you safe.